I'd like to call the workshop to order on August 2nd of 2021 at 5:06 p.m. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Williams.
Here.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Here.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Here.
Councilmember Nichols.
Here.
Councilmember at-large Vending.
Here. Please stand for a pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we'll skip certification, readings, and privilege. We'll go right to communications of the mayor. Mayor's not here. We'll go right to communication of the public and petitions.
Number one, notice of claim from Richard and Lisa Sislevich of 428 East Cedar Street for the cost of cleaning their flooded basement allegedly caused by the city sewer line being blocked on July 2nd, 2021 at approximately 1:30 p.m.
Any discussion, Council? Councilman Williams?
Yeah, Randy, I believe that other houses down there, they might not have put anything in yet, but other houses down in that area also got some flooding. Is something for drainage set for that section of Cedar Street with all the phases that we got going on with that area?
There is. Yeah, we're gonna, the interconnect with Cedar and the Point Drive area is gonna start this week, and that will include drainage. Each one of these will have to be investigated. So the city plumber and I will go take a look at it. We had a lot of houses that didn't have water in their basement ever before, and as you know, we've had 3 100-year storms in the month of July. We almost had the 4th over the last weekend, and it's supposed to stay here until 2 o'clock. It fortunately left about 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's really an unusual wet month, but again, we want to improve all drainage wherever we can. We're also going to do one over on Talapoint Street and on Open Pine Street, going to improve the drainage back there too. So,
All right, I'll also ask you at the regular meeting just to get it on the record too, but I know that the last house down there also had some flooding problems. I'll let her know to fill out a notice of claim. I thought she already was doing that, but I'll let her know.
it helps. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Need a motion to refer to the city attorney and Department of Public Works Director.
So move.
Williams?
Second.
Bomano?
Yep.
Number two, notice of claim from Rosemary Lancaster of 528 Brigham Road for damages to her car when allegedly hitting a pothole with loose stones on Willow Road on June 13, 2021.
Any discussion, Council? Need a motion also to refer to the city attorney and Department of Public Works Director. Bomano? Williams?
Second.
Number three, notice of claim from Thomas and Paulette Zacharias, 54 Point Drive West for damages and cleanup allegedly from a sewer backup into their basement on March 29, 2020 at approximately 3 a.m.
Any discussion, Council?
The same issue with that, Randy?
Yes, same issue, same process.
Yeah, it's a Zacharias. Yeah, okay. Also need to refer to the city attorney and Department of Public Works. Bomano?
Second.
Williams?
Number four, notice of claim from Thomas and Colette Zacharias of 54 Point Drive West for the expense of a plumber allegedly due to sewer backup into basement overnight on July 2nd, 2021 and July 3rd, 2021.
Any discussion, Council? Same thing, refer to city attorney, Department of Public Works by Williams, second by Bomano.
Number five, notice of claim from Thomas and Colette Zacharias of 54 Point Drive West for the expense of a plumber allegedly due to a sewer backup into the basement and workshop on July 14, 2021.
Same thing,
So move.
by Williams, Bomano.
Number six, notice of claim from Karen Y. Corsi of 10 Birchwood Drive, Fredonia, for the damages, scratches to her car allegedly from a yellow protection tape that was not securely attached to a trench area across the street from 324 Central Avenue in front of a fire hydrant at approximately 6:45 p.m. on Saturday, July 24, 2021.
Any discussion, Council? Also need to refer this to Department of Public Works and city attorney
So move.
by Williams,
Second.
by Stoyl.
Number 7, request from the Friendship Baptist Church Choir and Reverend Early Waller to conduct a gospel festival on August 28, 2021 from 2 p.m. until 8 p.m. at Memorial Park.
Any discussion, council? I'd like to refer this to City Attorney, Parks Department, and also City Clerk.
So moved.
By Williams, by Mono.
Number 8, request from Reverend Erica Lopez to use Memorial Park on September 18, 2021 from 3 p.m. until 7 p.m. to offer services of local churches and faith-based organizations to attendees under the new initiative called The Church Has Left the Building.
Any discussion, council? Need a motion, same thing, to refer to City Attorney, Parks Department, City Clerk.
So
by
moved.
Williams, by Mono.
Number 9, request from Taylor Bankowski to use Provinchenko Stadium and School 7 fields on Saturday, August 14, 2021 from 8 a.m. until 11 p.m. to host a benefit softball tournament for Michael Myrick Jr. to help with expenses of chemo related to Hodgkin's this lymphoma.
Any discussion, council?
There was somebody there to do the lighting and everything for us since it's till 11 p.m.?
Yeah, I'll just refer this to the Recs Department and Parks. They'll take care of that. Motion to refer to the City Attorney, Rec Department, and Parks.
So moved, Paul.
By Nichols, second by Mono.
Number 10, request from this Dunkirk School, the City School District to hold a Welcome Back to School Family Picnic on Tuesday, August 24, 2021 from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. at the large and lower pavilions of Point Gratiot. Invitations to the event is extended to the council members, mayor, Rosas, and city staff.
Any discussion, council? Also refer this to City Attorney, Parks Department, City Clerk.
So moved.
By Williams, by Mono.
Number 11, request from 64 on the Pier Incorporated to use their refrigerator vending truck at 64 Central Avenue between 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. on July 15, 22nd, 29, August 5th, and 12th, and September 6, 2021.
Any discussion, council?
Yeah,
Yep.
until we get this parking situation straightened out down there, I'm gonna be voting no on this thing. They seem to believe they own the end of the pier. I mean, that's, to me, that's all leased property, and the people in the Boardwalk are, to say the least, ticked off. And so if we get this parking thing straightened out, I'll be glad to sponsor this thing. But these guys got to know they don't own that pier.
Is this something that you want to take into executive session before we go in?
Whatever.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
What are we doing?
I think there's,
What are we doing?
Yeah,
No, what are we doing?
going into the executive session.
Okay.
Mayor?
I think there's a couple issues that probably should be discussed here. Number one, we had the discussion before about selling beer and stuff at the pier, and we decided that you didn't want that.
Right.
If you're going to open it up, I think that all the businesses should be afforded the opportunity to bid into this. To just award it to one business, I think is going to cause more issues for my office anyway.
Yes.
So that's a separate issue. But as far as the parking issue, again, that's all leased property to Mr. Pringle, and we do have a lease agreement with him. If you would like to go into executive session, we can do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. So I'm going to make a motion, go into executive session. We'll speak a little bit about this, all right? Okay.
Yeah, so moved.
Okay.
Number 12, ratification request. Request from the River of Life International Church to use Washington Park on Saturday, July 31st, 2021, from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. to pray for the city of Dunkirk and its surrounding areas.
Before we go to that, I'm going to go back to 11. I need a first on that. Bomano,
Nichols.
Nichols. And, okay, so refer this also to the City Attorney, Parks Department. Any discussion, council? Need a motion? By Williams, Bomano. Number 13.
13, loudspeaker permit request from the Friendship Baptist Church to use speakers, microphones, and guitar on August 28, 2021 from 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. at the Memorial Park for a gospel festival.
Any discussion, council? It'll be my usual. I need a first. Williams. Second, Bomano.
Number 14, loudspeaker permit request from the Alzheimer's Association Western New York Chapter to use speakers and microphone from 8:30 a.m. until 12:20 p.m. on Saturday, September 25th, 2021, at their walk to end Alzheimer's at Point Gratiot Park.
Any discussion, council?
So moved.
Yeah,
Second.
it'll be my usual, Nichols, Stoyl.
Number 15, loudspeaker permit request from Carlene Brown to use a small PA system at the lower pavilion on August 21st, 2021, from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. during a celebration of life gathering.
Any discussion, council? Be my usual,
So moved.
Nichols.
Second.
Williams.
Number 16, loudspeaker permit request from Harvest Chapel Free Methodist Church to use a PA system on August 11, 2021, from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. at the lower pavilion of Point Gratiot during their worship night.
Any discussion, council? Same, my usual. Need a first. Williams, Bomano.
Number 17, loudspeaker permit request from the Dunkirk City School District to use audio equipment on August 24, 2021, from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. at Point Gratiot during their Welcome Back to School family picnic.
Same thing. Be my usual.
So moved.
Williams, Bomano.
Number 18, ratification request, loudspeaker permit request from the River of Life International Church to use 2 speakers at Washington Park on July 31st, 2021, from 12 p.m. until 4 p.m. during a prayer meeting.
Any discussion, council? Be my usual.
So moved.
By
Second.
Nichols, second by Williams.
Number 19 is a walk-on from Sundays. So, dear Jill, thank you for your help. You want me to read the whole thing?
Nah. You can read it out in the regular meeting.
They're asking for permission to show movies at their shop where they rent the kayaks and jet skis.
Any discussion, council? Just need a motion for Bomano. Need a second. Do you guys want to read this? Do you guys know about this?
I don't.
What?
I
No?
don't have-
Okay. Why don't you just read it then, and then these guys can decide who wants to sponsor.
Okay, dear Jill, thank you for all your help so far in helping Sundays to be a successful part of the beautiful Dunkirk Lakeside. We are happy to say that we reach more and more people every day, and each week is a little better, busier than the week prior. But we are not there yet. We have more to do. Bottom line, we need to attract more people to Point Gratiot. I need to give them a reason to come to the beach, a specific reason to do so. I would like to merge our 2 projects together. To this end, until our Van Buren Drive-In opens, I would like to bring the movies to the beach as soon as possible. Specifically, I would like to bring down a stage trailer like MOTP to the west side of our Point Gratiot Beach building and use an LED video wall to show movies on the beach. We can show movies during the day and early evening. We would like to show them on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, potentially on Saturdays too. We would never try to conflict with other city events such as the music on the pier and movies in Memorial Park on Fridays, and we would respect the park curfew. We would also like to offer some musical entertainment on Friday and Saturdays. Again, we would offer this entertainment on the same stage. We currently have the approval for loudspeakers. The stage is therefore movie screen, LED video wall, and loudspeakers will be facing the lake. We would have this in place through Labor Day weekend. Please consider this for approval and keep in mind that while Sundays is new, Advanced Production Group has been producing these events for almost 30 years. This would also help promote our Van Buren Drive-In project. Please let me know if there's any further information that you need from me. Thank you, Dan Beckley.
Any discussion, council? Does anybody want to speak on this?
Well, we did the ribbon cutting with them. He's been doing a lot of upgrades over there already. The business is just starting. I would support it wholeheartedly. The activities that he is bringing to our waterfront it's still new to people. Some people still don't know that even exists, so we're trying to help them to market it and get it moving. So I would support this wholeheartedly.
Is this down by the rental place?
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with the pavilions?
No.
No.
Okay, that's because I was wondering what we were going to do with the pavilion renters, you know?
No, she has a portable LED screen that can show, you can see it during the day too, and he would show PG or less family-friendly movies for free, just wants to offer free movies at the beach for people to come and,
That's down there by the renting, where they're renting them.
Yes.
I got no problem. I got no problem with that.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I just have a thought. I know there's a gentleman, Josh Latona, and last, or the year before, he had done movies down at Memorial Park, that he was doing the showing for families down there. And I don't know, through the Rec and Youth, if he's gonna continue doing that or not, so.
He just had one the other night.
he's
Yeah.
doing that this year. It's at Memorial Park on Fridays.
Yeah, this individual said he's not going to interfere with any other activities. I think it's a good thing. I think we should move along with it. So, is there any other discussion on it? So I need a first to okay this by Stoyl, second by Bomano. Thank you. Reports to standing committees, boards, and commissions. Councilman Williams.
Nothing for a workshop.
Councilman Bomano. Councilman Stoyl.
Nothing for the workshop.
Councilwoman Nichols.
Nothing for workshop.
Okay, moving on to unfinished business.
Number 51, resolution rescinding loudspeaker permit for Unique Car Club.
Okay, so I made some phone calls, talked to people. Richard, I just got a little guidance on how to do this tonight. So I talked to Mr. Rivera, he's here tonight. My concern was at the point, it's like a swamp down there, and it's just, I walked around there Saturday, and it's just getting destroyed. I mean, it's just, so what I did, I talked to Mr. Rivera, and he agreed to it, that we will pass the loudspeaker permit, and I talked to Chief Portolano. He thought it was a good idea to take it between Tim Hortons and the Clarendon. We got electricity down there. We'll get a stage, we'll get the barrels, help him out as much as he can with everything. I think we could approve this, and I think it'll work out for both sides. He did accept that, so I think it's a win-win situation. You know, speaking to both sides of the council agreed to it, the entire council agreed to it. Mr. Rivera agreed to it. Mayor, if you agree to it, we can pass this tonight.
I don't have any problems with that, but I just want to remind Mr. Rivera that at that location, you will not have any cover. I don't know if he has any arrangements for a tent. Bathrooms will be an issue. There are no public bathrooms in that immediate vicinity, so he'll have to make arrangements for some porta-johns. And also, we'll need to bring in some tables. They don't have any picnic tables or extra trash cans and things like that, so.
Right, that's, Randy, if we can, that's what I wanted to speak to you about, if we can help him out with the picnic tables, trash cans, and work something out any way we can
Yeah.
for this car club.
I think that's a great solution, and we'll
Okay.
help all we can.
I think that everybody, I spoke to everybody, and everybody agreed to it, and, this way we could move ahead and have the car club show. Now, tonight, on this resolution to rescind, we can just pull it? Okay, so we can just pull that, we don't have to go through it, and then do we need another resolution to okay that site?
You could introduce it under, like, maybe number 20, for the public petitions, we usually do. And just say that, you're just going back and just reaffirming, as a language, you're approving it as you did some months back, when it was first approved.
Okay, so we'll just add that number 20, Edwin, you got that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just amend the location. I didn't know if we could do that or not, so we'll just do that. Okay?
And they
awesome.
still have to stay within certain decibels, correct?
Yeah, I did speak to him, and Mr. Rivera, he's here tonight, but before we go into just a couple minutes, the chief and I and the mayor, maybe the four of us, I can't go into executive session with that. Just want to explain a couple things to you. Okay? All right, awesome. Yeah. So we're not going to pull that, we'll just amend the, we'll amend the,
Bring it up to table.
You could just leave it on the table.
If you leave it on the table,
it just dies.
It dies.
Yeah, and then do we have to have another
Then we amend the location, right, on the one
Yeah,
that
just
we
the
passed?
approval, on 20 years, amending the previous approval.
Okay.
Changing the location.
Okay, sounds good. Then moving on to pre-filed resolutions, number 52.
Resolution authorizing employee assistance program
What's the date of
contract,
that one?
Family Services of the Chautauqua County Region Incorporated, August 1st, 2021 through July 31st, 2023.
Any discussion, council? 53.
Resolution authorizing sale of 2 paper street parcels, 1 vacant residential lot to Dunkirk residents.
Any discussion, council? Number 54.
Resolution rescinding resolution number 79-2020 entitled Ratification of the Creation of Management Confidential Position Paralegal.
I also want to bring this up in executive session too. There were some questions that were asked tonight, Don, so I just want to make sure that we know what's going on with that. All right? And any new business? Motion to adjourn
So moved.
by Williams,
Nichols?
by second by Nichols.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenhuber.
Aye, carried. Workshop is adjourned.
I am gonna say, I am gonna say when we come back.
What?
When we come back, I don't know if these are on or not. When we come back, I'm gonna say, this will be your 4th chance of getting. And if this is a
I'd like to call the regular meeting of the Common Council to order on August 2nd, 2021 at 5:34 PM. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Williams.
Here.
Councilmember Bamanto. Here. Councilmember Stoyl.
Here.
Councilmember Nichols.
Here.
Councilmember at-large Vandeveen.
Here, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I need a motion to go into executive session for real estate and personnel issues. By Stoyl, second by Williams. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandeveen.
Aye, carried. Marty, would you keep time? Thank you.
You guys want me in for the real estate issue? Chief, you and I should probably be in for the real estate issue.
You put the shortest one on the end, you know, nobody can see me. It's not funny.
This is delayed.
Your face was like, me? Me? I don't want to go. Okay. That's why.
No.
I have two certifications
Yes, table it.
No, all right.
for the special meeting and for that.
Oh,
my God.
Certification for the special.
I don't care, whatever, but
And then for the last.
I have a headache.
You want to read them? That'd be nice. Need a motion to come out of executive session. So moved by Bomano. Second. By Williams. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Williams?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto? Aye. Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols?
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer?
Aye, carried. Moving on to certification from prior meetings.
This is to certify that an official copy of the minutes of the special common council meeting of Monday, July 12, 2021 was presented to the mayor on Thursday, July 22nd, 2021 pursuant to section 3.03 of the Dunkirk City Charter. All items presented to the mayor are now in full force and effect. In witness whereof I have hereto set my hand and the seal of the city of Dunkirk, New York, the 2nd day of August, 2021. This is to certify that an official copy of the minutes of the common council meeting of Tuesday, July 20th, 2021 was presented to the mayor on Friday, July 30th, 2021 pursuant to section 3.03 of the Dunkirk City Charter. All items presented to the mayor are now in full force and effect. In witness whereof I have hereto set my hand and the seal of the city of Dunkirk, New York, the 2nd day of August, 2021.
Need a motion dispensing the reading of the minutes. So moved. Williams.
Second.
Nichols. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Williams?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto? Aye. Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols?
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer?
Aye, carried. Reading of the privilege of the floor regulations.
The privilege of the floor shall be extended to any person appearing for themselves, in which case that individual shall be limited to 3 minutes, and to any person representing a group who shall be limited to 5 minutes. When recognized, please stand and state your name and address. The city clerk shall have the duty of maintaining such time limits, and the councilman at large may determine in his discretion whether individuals are speaking for themselves or representing groups. Councilman at large Vandenboer shall maintain good order and may require any speaker to cease speaking if remarks are made in bad taste or slanderous or non-germane to any action taken or contemplated by council. The time limit specified above shall be strictly adhered to, except that the speaker may be allowed to complete a statement or thought started before such time has expired.
Anybody wishing to speak tonight to the council? State your name and address, please.
Juan Rivera, 130 Rebel Street in Dunkirk, New York. I live on Rebel Street on the fourth ward. I saw you guys did a magnificent job with the lighting, the LED lighting on that road. Not just that road, but there's a couple roads in the fourth ward that the trees, the branches are going like right underneath the lightings. You cannot see anything. Like, I actually put more spotlights around my outside of my house to be able to catch anybody that comes up and down the road doing anything bad, because I have surveillance all around my house. And there was another thing. I don't know if the chief could do anything. There's people parking, you know, Rebel Street is a busy street. It's not real busy, but there's a lot of people that live on that street. And the parking, they moved the parking down because there's a business up on the corner of Courtney and Ruggles. So they moved it down a little bit where people can't park all the way up there. There's people parking on the front of their lawns. I have two houses. I have 136 and 130. The house that lives in the center of mine, always constantly driving over the front of my grass. Nothing I could do about it. You know, I mean, the cops, yes, they've caught them there a couple times, given them a couple tickets, but they keep on doing it. They don't stop. They're young. They don't want to listen. Another thing I wanted to say is, shoot, it went past my mind already.
That's right. If you remember, you can come back up.
Yeah.
No problem. Chief, do you take that? Can you take a look at that for Mr. Rivera?
If it's a front lawn issue, we'd have to talk to building and zoning. If it's other parking issues, I can handle.
Okay, yeah, got that. Awesome, thanks.
Back up, I remember now. You know, I understand, and we have a lot of people that live here in Dunkirk. We're all supposed to have our New York driver's license. What's going on with all these Ohio plates here in Dunkirk, New York, like in abundance. You know, we're not Ohio, we're New York, and we have Ohio plates everywhere. People that have been living here for years, Ohio plates. Get into an accident with them, they don't have to have insurance. You can't even get your car fixed. So I wanted to see if there's anything that could be done.
Yeah, Richard, you got anything? Can you speak on that?
That's a DMV issue, that's not a city of Dunkirk issue. That'd be an issue to take up interstate DMV.
I would go to where their permanent legal address is, which state they live in, as to where their driver's license and vehicles are registered. If we can, we would have to prove their permanent residence is here, and they were here more than 6 months, and then we can issue them a summons for not properly changing their address.
Okay.
And getting New York plates.
So how do you guys go along with doing that? You know, it's kind of hard. I have
It is. It's
6
very
cars
difficult.
parked on Ruggles Street, 7 cars on King, more cars on Lincoln, and they all have Ohio plates. Even cars parked in people's driveways.
I got 2 on Washington Avenue, but I
I've
hear
been
you.
there for a long time.
Yeah.
If we stop them and they have Ohio plates, and they, for some reason, have a New York residence, we can prove that, we can issue them a summons.
That would be a,
Yeah, that's a good question, because I see a lot of those plates, Ohio plates, and they have no license plate in the front either.
No license plate
They're
in the
driving
front.
around like
You know,
with a
it's just-
European-style license plate also, so I'm
There's
sure you
so
guys
many
are aware of
of them.
that.
sometimes I think I'm in Ohio.
Right,
A lot of them are the migrant workers for the local farms as well.
okay.
Okay?
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Anybody else wishing to speak to the council?
Here we go.
Hi, Linda Stalinsky, 411 Clover Street, Dunkirk. I'm glad he asked about the LED lighting because I've had a few of the city residents ask me about it and wondering if we could get an update on where the project is and if any of the areas in the city has been completed yet. And I'm also wondering if any of this lighting is going to be going up by the tunnel between 2nd and 3rd.
Sure, Randy, you wanna answer those?
Sure. I'd say we're more than halfway done with the LED lighting. The LED lighting is whiter than the yellow high-pressure sodium lights, and of course, saves a lot of money on energy. And so because it's whiter, it does tend to illuminate the blocking trees more than the yellow. So the yellow was blocked by the trees too, but it's interesting that I noticed the same thing. Now that it's more white, you can see that the branches are blocking. So we'll get the crews out there. We have an excellent tree trimming crew. Get that trimmed. And then certainly your block, we've done a nice job on the block on the other side of the tunnel, but we'll do the same thing over. Every street light in the city will be an LED light when we're done. And they're going to look really nice. The streets that are done, like the gentleman just said, look fantastic. But they do illustrate that we need to trim the trees more around there. We always should have, but the LED lighting may just make it more obvious. So it's going to be a good project when we're all done.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Randy. Anybody else wishing to speak tonight?
There we go.
Jeanette Delgado, 309 Dove Street, Dunkirk, New York. I just wanted to comment that with the license plates that are Ohio plates, from what I know, from speaking with people, a lot of that had started taking place because of the harsh inspection for New York State. So Ohio, you can have engine lights on and have other things wrong with your vehicle and still pass the inspection process. So a lot of cars that were unable to pass inspection in New York State, they're actually going to Ohio to keep them on the road. So that's, just wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah, thanks, I didn't know that.
That
Thank you.
doesn't make it any better.
Anybody else wishing to speak? Anybody else wishing to speak tonight? Anybody else wishing to speak? Privilege of the floor is yeah, retired, thanks. Way too much stuff on my head right now. All right, Communications of the mayor, including disapproval messages. Mayor Roses.
Mr. Chairman, I just have two quick announcements. Mayor's Roundtable continues. I will be hosting a business roundtable discussion with City of Dunkirk business owners tomorrow at the Fredonia Incubator. If you are a business owner in the city and would like more information, please call our Planning and Development Department for details at 366-9879. Also, tomorrow evening, the City of Dunkirk will be joining over 30 million other citizens from across the country in celebrating the National Night Out event. This is the 28th year that the City Police Department is sponsoring Night Out in the City of Dunkirk. Our police department will be at Washington Park during the evening with patrol cars and items for the children. McGruff the crime dog will be there, and you can meet our canine Gunny as well. Everyone will have the opportunity to meet and interact with our police officers. This emphasizes the importance of the police-community partnership and pride in the community, and allow for positive interaction between our citizens and our police officers. Also participating again this year will be the Dunkirk Fire Department. The interaction between police officers, firefighters, city officials, and community residents build positive relationships that will benefit the entire community. I'd like to commend all the members of our police and fire departments. As a retired New York State trooper, I attended National Night Out events in different communities, and I can tell you that the one in Dunkirk is second to none. I feel very proud as the mayor to be here and participate, and again, I commend all the members of all the city departments that make these events happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor. Communications of public and petitions.
Number one, notice of claim from Richard and Lisa Zislevich of 428 East Cedar Street for the cost of cleaning their flooded basement allegedly caused by the city sewer line being blocked on July 2nd, 2021 at approximately 1:30 p.m.
Any discussion, council? Councilman Williams?
Yeah, Randy, like I asked in the workshop, is that drainage project that's scheduled for that area, you think that should take care of some of this issue over there?
Yes, sir. I think it will take care of some of it. As I held up, I do this all the time. We had 3 100-year storms in the month of July, and we had houses that have never had water in their basements have water in their basement. Hopefully, we won't have something like this again, but we want to prepare for that. And so we do have a project that you champion for East Cedar Street to connect into the Wright Park area, and also another drainage area over on Talapoint Street and Pine Street that are closed streets to improve the drainage over there. Whether we'll be able to solve all the problems based on high-intensity flooding, probably not, but we're going to do our best to do that. We're going to work with these people that are making the claims. We'll have the city plumber look at that. I'll go along with them. If there's things we can do to help in a specific area, we'll do that. So I think these types of things identify places that need attention, and we'll give it that attention.
All right, thanks. I'll mention too to one of the people at the end of that dead end section there of East Cedar Street that she should probably put a notice of claim in also.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks. Anybody else? Need a motion to refer to the city attorney and the Department of Public Works Director.
So moved.
By Williams, second by Bamato.
Councilmember Williams?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamato?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols?
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer?
Aye, carried.
Number two, notice of claim from Rosemary Lancaster of 528 Brigham Road for damages to her car when allegedly hitting a pothole with loose stones on Willow Road on June 13, 2021.
Any discussion, council? Need a motion to refer to city attorney and Department of Public Works Director. By Bamato, second by Williams.
Councilmember Williams?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamato?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols?
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer?
Aye, carried.
Number three, notice of claim from Thomas and Colette Zacharias of 54 Point Drive West for damages and cleanup allegedly from a sewer backup into their basement on March 29, 2020 at approximately 3 a.m.
Any discussion, council? Need a motion to refer this to city attorney and Department of Public Works Director. by Bomano, second by Williams.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried.
Number 4, notice of claim from Thomas and Colette Zacharias of 54 Point Drive West for expenses of a plumber allegedly due to sewer backup into the basement overnight on July 2nd, 2021 and July 3rd, 2021.
Any discussion, council? Same thing, city attorney and Department of Public Works.
So moved.
By Williams, second by Bomano.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried.
Number 5, notice of claim from Thomas and Colette Zacharias of 54 Point Drive West for expenses of a plumber allegedly due to sewer backup into the basement and workshop on July 14, 2021.
Same thing, need a motion to refer this to city attorney, Department of Public Works. By Williams, second by Bomano.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried.
Number 6, notice of claim from Karen Corsi of 10 Birchwood Drive, Fredonia, for the damages, scratches to her car allegedly from the yellow protected tape that was not secured attached to a trench area across the street from 324 Central Avenue in front of a fire hydrant at approximately 6:45 p.m. on Saturday, July 24, 2021.
Any discussion, council? Need to refer this to city attorney and also the public departments, Public Works Department.
So moved.
By Williams, second by Stoyl.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye. Councilmember
Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried.
Number 7, request from the Friendship Baptist Church Choir and Reverend Early G. Waller to conduct the Gospel Festival on August 28, 2021 from 2 p.m. until 8 p.m. at Memorial Park.
Any discussion, council? Need to refer this to the city attorney, Parks Department, and city clerk.
So moved.
By Williams, second by Bomano.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried.
Number 8, request from Reverend Erica Lopez to use Memorial Park on September 18, 2021 from 3 p.m. until 7 p.m. to offer services of local churches and faith-based organizations to attendees under the new initiative called The Church Has Left the Building.
Any discussion, council? Need a motion to refer this to city attorney, Parks Department, and city clerk.
So moved.
By Williams, second by Bomano.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried.
Number 9, request from Taylor Bankowski to use Promenchenko Stadium and School 7 fields on Saturday, August 14, 2021, from 8 a.m. until 11 p.m. to host a benefit softball tournament for Michael Merrick Jr. to help with expenses from chemotherapy and radiation related to a serious illness.
Any discussion, council?
So moved.
Need a motion to refer this to the city attorney, rec department, and parks by Nichols, second by Romano.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried.
Number 10, request from the Dunkirk City School District to hold a Welcome Back to School family picnic on Tuesday, August 24, 2021, from 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. at the large and lower pavilions of Point Gratiot. Invitations to the event is extended to the council members, mayor, and the city staff.
Any discussion, council? Refer this to city attorney, parks department, city clerk.
So moved.
By Williams, second by Bomano.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried.
Number 11, request from 64 on the Pier Incorporated to use their refrigerated vending truck at 64 Central Avenue between 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. on July 15th, 22nd, 29th, August 5th and 12th, and September 6th, 2021.
Any discussion, council? Councilman Williams?
Yeah, as we discussed in workshop, I think that this is something that we should probably put out to all the businesses, so either we should probably table it, or if we don't table it, I guess I'll be voting against it, because I think it should go out to all the businesses.
I motion table.
Second.
Motion to table by Bomano, second by Stoyl.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried.
Number 12, ratification request from the River of Life International Church to use Washington Park on Saturday, July 31st, 2021, from 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. to pray for the city of Dunkirk and its surrounding area.
Any discussion, council?
No, it just did happen, so
Yep. Refer this to the City Attorney Parks Department by Williams, second by Belmano.
Councilmember Williams. Aye. Councilmember Bamanto. Aye. Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenhuzen.
Aye, carried.
Number 13, loudspeaker permit request from the Friendship Baptist Church to use speakers, microphones, and guitar on July 28, 2021, from 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. at Memorial Park for a gospel festival.
Any discussion, council? Be my usual. First by Nichols, second by Stoyl.
Councilmember Williams. Aye. Councilmember Bamanto. Aye. Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenhuzen.
Aye, carried.
Number 14, loudspeaker permit request from the Alzheimer's Association Western New York Chapter to use speakers and microphone from 8:30 a.m. till 12:20 p.m. on September 25th, 2021 at the Walk to End Alzheimer's at Point Gratiot.
Any discussion, council? Be my usual. By Nichols, second by Stoyl.
Councilmember Williams. Aye. Councilmember Bamanto. Aye. Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenhuzen.
Aye, carried.
Number 15, loudspeaker permit request from Carlene Brown to use a small PA system at the Lower Pavilion on August 21st, 2021, from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. during a celebration of life gathering.
Be my usual. By Nichols, second by Williams.
Councilmember Williams. Aye. Councilmember Bamanto. Aye. Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenhuzen.
Aye, carried.
Number 16, loudspeaker permit request from Harvest Chapel Free Methodist Church to use a PA system on August 11, 2021, from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. at the Lower Pavilion of Point Gratiot during their worship night.
Any discussion, council? Be also the motion, my usual. So moved. By Williams, second by Bomano.
Councilmember Williams. Aye. Councilmember Bamanto. Aye. Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenhuzen.
Aye, carried.
Number 17, loudspeaker permit request from the Dunkirk City School District to use audio equipment on August 24, 2021, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Point Gratiot during their Welcome Back to School family picnic.
Any discussion, council? Be the same. So moved. By Williams, second by Bomano.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto. Aye. Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenhuzen.
Aye, carried.
Number 18, ratification request, loudspeaker permit request from the River of Life International Church to use 2 speakers at Washington Park on July 31st, 2021, from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. during a prayer meeting.
Any discussion, council?
Yeah, Eddie, were the neighbors notified of this? At the park?
This is the one that was on the 31st, Judge.
So he
Gabe did that.
gave us a list of affected persons.
Oh, never mind, it
Yeah,
never even
that's,
happened.
that's,
It already happened.
yeah, that's the one
Yes,
that,
sir.
yeah, that's
Skip
the one
it.
that Gabe did. We're good. Yeah. That'd be my usual. By Nichols, second by Williams.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto. Aye. Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenhuzen.
Aye, carried.
We have a request from Sunday's Water Sport Rentals to show movies at Point Gratiot at their kayak rental shop.
Any discussion, council? Need a motion to approve based on my
So
usual.
moved.
By Stoyl, second by Bomano.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto. Aye. Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenhuzen.
Aye, carried. Reports to standing committees, boards, and commissions. Councilman Williams.
I'll take 20.
Do we, okay, yeah, do we want to, yeah, so the 20, we're going to go with 20 with a different location for the unique card code? Is that the one you're talking about? Okay. So, Richard, you want to touch base on number 20, what we were talking about?
Yes, this is just amending, you had previously approved for the car show being at Point Gratiot. So you're just amending it just to approve it being now at the space between the Clarion and the Tim Hortons along
Okay.
Lakeshore Drive.
So what we're going to do is that I need a motion to amend for the Unique Car Club. Instead of going to the Point, they're going to be, and I talked to Mr. Rivera, and he is in agreement that we will have it, he will have his show between Tim Hortons and the Clarion. So I need a motion to amend. By Bomano, second by Nichols. Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Williams? Aye. Councilmember Bamanto? Aye. Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols?
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer?
Aye, carried. Do we need a vote on that, Richard?
Already did.
Just with the amendment?
Yeah, it's just amended.
Okay, sounds good. That was number 20, guys.
Okay.
All right, moving on to reports of standing committees, boards, and commissions.
Been getting a few complaints, other than some of the parking that we talked about at the pier and some of the flooding that we talked about on Cedar Street. One other thing that I've been getting some calls about has been the handicap parking at the boardwalk. Seems that somebody's parked there quite often, and it seems like one of the vendors is parked in that spot towards the end. What can we do to stop them from using that parking, handicap parking area?
Just so you're aware, Councilman, I did put a memo out to patrols last week about that, and I myself personally have ticketed those spots several times myself during the day.
Okay, thank you. And everything else has been answered for me that I had on my list. That's it, thanks.
All right, thank you, Councilman Williams. Councilman Bomano.
Randy, the project up on near Brigham Road, Lucas Avenue, West 7, is that all buttoned up now?
The 7th Street part of that's buttoned up, and we got approval from the Environmental Facilities Corporation to do the 6th Street part. As we did the part on 7th and Brigham, it came to our attention that the 6th Street area was very low water pressure and little to no fire protection. So we've added that, and that we got approval just last week to do that, so you're going to see construction going on that street as well. And I'd like to thank, we partnered with, well, the school was a good partner in that project. Also, National Fuel Gas rebuilt their infrastructure in that area at the same time. So it was a really good partnership between utilities, and it's going to be good for the neighborhood to have good fire protection and better water service over in that area. So
Was anything more going to happen on Roosevelt between the 500 block all the way up to Lucas?
there's going to be new fire hydrants on the corner of 6th and Roosevelt, and also on the corner of Taft and Roosevelt.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Randy. Mayor, are we still looking for seasonal help? I'm going to bring it up every week.
I'll defer that question to Roger.
Thank you.
Are we still looking for seasonal help?
We'll always take an application.
We haven't hired any additional.
Are we still looking to hire more people?
I believe that there's a couple of seasonal positions still open, yes.
Okay. So they can file online or come to City Hall and fill out an application?
They can apply online, they can come to City Hall, they can drop it off at the clerk's office if they don't have time.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you. There will be a finance meeting tomorrow, 1 p.m., the mayor's conference room. And I'm encouraging everyone to come out to National Night Out. And, you know, thanks for the support from all the volunteers and everybody involved for the last 28 days. I know both the chiefs have been involved with that almost since the get-go. So, thank you. That's all I have.
All right, thank you, Councilman Bomano. Councilman Stoyl?
I'm going to stay with Randy's in the line of hiring. Mayor, this goes to you with Mr. Brian Hall. It seems this kid's getting left out to dry here. Why can't we get two guys, part-timers, for this kid to have some help? I'm being told it's got to come from you.
Okay, well, if you're talking about the parks, we believe that he has enough help. If you're talking about the special events piece of his duties, there were funds that were budgeted for those positions that this council took out and as of yet have not put back in. So those positions are not filled, and I do not intend to fill them until such time as we have the funding budgeted for it.
That's what I need is an answer. But, there is funds for your assistance for Jill?
Excuse me?
Do you have funds for the assistant you hired for Jill?
Yes, these funds are not city funds. These are funds from the federal government regarding our CDBG funds.
All right. We had a public safety meeting last week, the chief and I, and the chief's going to elaborate more on this, is with the school system. Just alone at the middle school, or middle, whatever they're calling it, intermediate school, it's going to have 600 kids in there. That's a lot of stuff. The chief is going to put stop signs on, it's four-way on Eagle and Fifth, and all kinds of parking things and drop-offs and this, but I'll let the chief elaborate like that, because the school district has asked us to put this out at tonight's meeting so the people can know that this is going to be a big change in their lives for a lot of these kids.
Yeah, Mayor?
I think that a press release from the chief would be appropriate on this issue.
Absolutely, Mayor. The school came to me in reference to this issue. I brought it to the attention of Councilman Stoyles. We had a public safety committee meeting. Grades 3 through 6 now will be at the middle school. There's going to be a lot more kids in the middle school. We worked with Tim Abbey from the school, amazing guy. He's really on top of everything. We're going to install a four-way stop at 5th and Eagle. I want to get it done as soon as possible. Randy, I'm going to talk to you and Mike about that this week once I'm done with night out. Sure. So people can get used to it by the time school goes into session. And we're going to put we're going to move our crossing guard from School 4 up to 5th and Swan. And they're going to rearrange everything around the school. Tim's got a really good plan. He showed Councilman Stoyle and I at the Public Safety Committee meeting. But it's going to be a lot different. The bus loop on the Eagle Street side, the loop on the Eagle Street side is now going to be for buses. Parent drop-off is going to be on the Swan Street side of the building. And we're going to encourage people to come from 6th Street down 5th into the loop to let the kids off, so we don't have kids getting out and walking across the street in front of traffic. I'll have a complete press release on it when I'm done, Mayor. I'll get with you on it and update you as I get more information. Council as well. It's going to be a big undertaking. They're going to do a lot of work around that campus. There's going to be a lot more kids around that campus coming up this year. And our main goal, my main goal in it, as well as the city's, is the safety of the children, and we're going to revamp some things around there to make sure we provide as safe environment as possible for those kids that will now be attending that school.
Thank you, Chief. Now, another question for you, Mayor, is one of our guests at the meeting asked if you had contacted the Clarion or Pringle or whoever, the parking down there between Tim Hortons and that. I believe he showed you pictures, where they're parking right up against the rail sometimes and right up against the sidewalk. Have you? He wanted to know if you had been in contact. I told him I would ask you. I asked you.
Okay, so I have been in contact. There has been an issue. It's been an ongoing issue there. Sometimes it's used for different reasons. That property is leased to the Clarion. There's a small portion of it that we sometimes use and allow for people to park there for some of the bigger fishing tournaments that we have. But it does need some work, and I have spoken with our DPW director to address those issues.
Thank you. Randy?
Yes, sir.
Another question at the meeting was, and you can't miss this thing, there's a hole, and I know where it is. As you come into the point, years ago, somebody tried pouring concrete down there, and I'm guessing the DEC put a stop to it. But there's going to come a time where, we talked about this, probably the city's going to have to move that road like they did the inner road inside the park. Otherwise, the cars are just going to keep falling off into the cliff there.
Yep. I agree. It's going to either take a rock car revetment like we did behind the water plant, and we'd like to partner with Chautauqua County Soil and Water Conservation like we did for that project, and the Lake Erie Management Commission. If we can save that road by putting some kind of a revetment with the right permit on there, if you get the right permits, the Corps of Engineers and the DEC are very cooperative on that. It's possible that was done without the permit, but we know the people there now at the Corps. They can get that done. We can internally design that. We have some material left over from the rebuilding of the wall on Lake Boulevard that might make good armor stone to put riprap along that wall. So my first choice would be to try to save that.
Yeah.
If we can't, then try to plan on the eventuality of moving it back. So thanks for reminding me. I think I'll take engineering technician Bowen along with me, and street supervisor Popelia will go take a look at that, make a plan, and report back to you.
Thank you very much, Randy. That's all I have.
Thank you, Councilman Stoll. Councilwoman Nichols.
I'm going to pick up where Jidge just left off. I had discussed with Jill to see if there was any type of a grant as that would be attached to that repairs that Jidge was just talking around the point. You did take a ride by there to see where that guide rail is down. That whole area, that's the area that Jidge is talking about.
Yes, I've seen it.
To see if you could find somebody out there that would help with that. Randy, I don't know if you can give an update on the pothole situation and where we're standing. And I know some of the first ward has been done and a few places in the second ward. Where are we going from here so that we can get done in a timely fashion in the city?
Yeah. We finished brush pickup in July, and now August is going to be the pothole blitzing month. We tried to do that earlier, had some rain gotten away. The mechanics are fixing up the hot box, and we'll be out there. We're out there even without the hot box. Right now, the hot box needs a couple of leaf springs. Those are, Jason Schrantz, our excellent head mechanic, has assured me they're going to be done quickly because we need to get that back out there. The work that's been done is excellent work. I'd like to commend the Streets Division for patching the potholes in a very professional and smooth way. But we've got 55 miles of road, and it's going to take us a while to get through all of it. I encourage people to call their potholes in, 366-9832. We do kind of send out for some of the bigger ones. We'll head there first, but otherwise we pragmatically go through the entire city from ward to ward. I know we oftentimes start at Ward 1, and probably you'd like to suggest that maybe we reverse that order sometimes.
Okay, now, I know Joe's involved in that medium that's going to go in on Lakeshore Drive through that grant. Did the city, go out to bid on that project yet?
No, it's still at the DOT level. They're still reviewing all of the plans.
They're reviewing the project as
Yes.
it was, okay. And then is there a completion date for the LED lighting in the city of Dunkirk that the whole city would be done by? Do you know that, Randy?
I don't exactly. The mayor might have more up to date than I.
There was a completion date, and it should be done within the next month. The issues were obviously the weather, but I'm being told that they should be done by the end of this month.
Great. Richard, what is the status on those boats that are behind the boardwalk?
We're still working with the comptroller's office, the state, to figure out the best way to do that, and preferably do it in bulk. It might need an auction on site, might need a removal, then having an off-site auction. We're still working on that.
Probably the most feasible one would to do an auction there and have them get it out within X amount of days so that we're not still looking at it. Cash and carry. The docks behind the western side behind Stefan's building. Did we ever find out who owns those broken down docks? Remember when we talked last year on the platform that the fishermen were interested in building for that so that it would be handicapped accessible? The DEC is they have some money that they're willing to contribute to that so that it would be a multi-use platform so that we could use it for the handicapped. Getting them out into charter boats, and for if we needed it for emergency rescue. and I don't know who owns it, if the city owns it, if Mr. Pringle owns it, or if no one owns it. Richard?
Are you referring to the ones in the water you're talking about? Those wooden
The
ones?
ones that are all broken down and somebody's gonna fall in and get hurt in or drowned or whatever, that we were asking last year if they could be addressed, and nobody knew who was nobody claimed ownership.
Right. Bottom line is they're here in our side of the water, and it's our issue to deal with. I have contacted the Army Corps of Engineers to seek their assistance in removing them. They said they would when they get around to it, so I'm not holding my breath on that one.
What they're interested in is if the top part of the structure could be taken off and not to disturb the lakefront with the posts going into the ground and building around it. So if they could have permission to come down and look at it, they would like to do that. Just even start constructing something for next year so that it's up and functional.
Absolutely, I agree.
Okay, then I'll just have them contact you and whoever else. You'll tell me who?
Probably our DPW director.
Thank you. That's all I have, Paul.
Okay. Thank you, Councilwoman Nichols. I just have a few things. Mayor, I do have a question came up yesterday, which I thought was a pretty good one. On the restrooms over by the stadium, I know that we ended up getting that grant that we're going to do that. What's the time frame on something like that happening?
I'll defer that to our development director.
Joe?
Glenn is working on drawings for that, and then he's putting together the drawings, and then we will put that out to bid. So he's working on that right now.
So with those porta potties that are sitting out in front there, I mean, is there something that this year is going to happen, or are we looking at the spring or fall of this year or what?
No, this fall.
Oh, this fall?
Yes.
Awesome, great. Thank you. Thanks for that. And also, Randy, there's a gentleman, a couple residents on Newton Street, 74 Newton, that he wants you and I to come up there and walk around and take a look at some stuff. And I'll have Councilman Stoyl with us also. And 816 Central Avenue, retired lieutenant from the fire department, said he gave you a call last Wednesday, just had some questions. He was wondering if you could come up and take a look.
Sure.
It's about that drainage in the back.
No, I'd like to join you both on.
Yeah, so
on
I
that
think
tour.
if we can get a time, I'll give you a call or set
Yeah.
something up tomorrow.
Yeah, you and I used to do that all the time.
Right, exactly, so I know exactly what they're talking about, so.
Same thing.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good, thanks, that's all I have. Just one other thing, I know that was mentioned tonight about the mayor and Richard, we went in and we spoke about this, is that, you know, the parking spots down at the pier with the barrels and the ropes, and Chief Ortolano and I and the rest of the council have been getting bombarded with phone calls about the parking signs and stuff like that down there, and they're taking away signs, you know, from a business down there and from everyone's business. I just want to make sure that everybody watching tonight, that you guys just explained it very well to us, so I just want to make sure if you guys want to comment that you are working with the owners down there.
So we've been working with the owners. We noticed that they put those barrels up. We want those parking slots to be designated for customers of the Boardwalk and 64 on the Pier. They have agreed to that. Again, I remind city residents that this property is actually leased to the marina operator, Charles Pringle. So the city really cannot force them to agree into this, but we have been working with them. They've been in agreement with us, and they want to work with the city. So that's what we're trying to do now. We're going to be working on making those parking slots designated for customers of the Boardwalk and the 64 on the Pier.
Thank you. Good with that? All right, thanks a lot, Mayor. Appreciate it. All right, moving on to unfinished business.
Number 51, resolution rescinding loudspeaker permit for Unique Car Club.
Need a motion to take off the table?
So moved. So moved.
Are we leaving it on the table?
I need a motion to take off the table. Seeing none, motion dies. Thank you. Pre-filed resolutions.
Number 52, resolution authorizing employee assistance program contract family services of the Chautauqua County Region Incorporated, August 1, 2021 through July 31st, 2023.
Any discussion, council? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried.
Number 53, resolution authorizing sale of 2 paper street parcels, 1 vacant residential lot to Dunkirk residents.
Any discussion, council? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried.
Number 54, resolution rescinding resolution number 79-2020 entitled Ratification of the Creation of Management Confidential Position Paralegal.
Any discussion, council?
Make a motion to table?
Motion to table by Bomano,
Second.
second by Nichols.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried. New business. Seeing none, need a motion to adjourn. So moved. By Williams,
Second?
by Bomano.
Councilmember Williams.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.